What's up, guys? It's your boy James, aka Six8Jay, coming to you on this Monday. Super excited, guys. I know we are super late based off we normally try to go on. So we're going to say the greatest way to end your day today. How about that? Is with your boy James, aka Six8Jay. I look up and who do I see? My brother, Kenny G, hanging out with me. We got Anthony Wanner in the house as well. My man, Pots and Pans, lower level. What's going on, guys? Appreciate each and every one of you guys. Again, I know I'm streaming a little bit late. I'm probably, let me take a look. I didn't even look to see if anybody else is streaming during this time. I don't know. It's okay. It's all good. Those who are on the squad are going to show up just like Shane Sullivan. Guys, make sure you hit the like and subscribe. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. What's up, Alex D Vlogs in the house? 6-8J, what's up, bro? Guys, we got an incredible show today. And what is the topic? We're going to talk about it. Huh? I know we kind of gone over this before, guys, but this really hit home. I had an incredible conversation with someone I have a tremendous amount of respect for in this space. And the obvious became even more obvious. And I know a lot of you guys are going to appreciate this. Man, y'all going to appreciate what we're going to talk about today. The truth, America's plan to keep everybody financially enslaved. But look, we're not falling for it, because one of the things that we talked about was, are some of these price predictions for XRP and a lot of these other coins sustainable? Could they become a reality? And the conclusion we came up with was hell freaking yeah. Are y'all ready for that? If you're ready for that, then you better listen to this. Tails, bring it in. Let's get it going. Hey.
Look, 4 years and it's still no cheers. If you're selling that, I'm still all in. What do you do when your freedom is in illusion? How high will it go when the XRP get the moon in?
Woo, we about to get into it. Let's get right into it. Right now, we got a current market cap, guys. I'm sorry. I don't got no coffee. I don't got no water. I'd be stumbling when I don't have those things. $1.17 trillion. We got right now Bitcoin, 29,405, but kind of fluctuating between that 29,003 something, 29,405. So whenever we got Ethereum kind of sticking around that same price, not too much of a gain, just kind of balance out, going sideways. 1843. We got BNB right now staying about the same, 240. XRP is up over 63 cents right now, holding strong. We see we got some incredible support somewhere in that range of like 62, 63. But man, what's getting ready to happen with that? We're going to talk about it. Dogecoin right now, 7 cents. Solana at 25.09. We got ADA at 29 cents. We got Tron right now. TRX is at 7 cents. Matic at 67 cents. Guys, it just seemed like yesterday Matic was what? $1.20 something? Good Lord. I'm telling you, a little FUD goes a long way. A little FUD allows you to stack more coins. That's what I'm saying. DOT right now is at $4.98. Guys, back under $5. We got LTC at $82.02. We got Shiba. Shiba dropped a 0. Shiba's at 4 zeros and a 1. We've got Toncoin at 144. We got AVAX at 12.34. Link is at 7.39. Stellar. Stellar coming through like Yeller. Tough. 13 cents, guys. We've got Uniswap at 6.25. Holding strong. I'm telling you, Uniswap used to not be more than I'm telling you, where's Link at right now? That's crazy, the fact that Uniswap is holding where it's at right now, and it's got a bit of a gain for the week, because typically DOT has been better than Uni as far as price, but not right now. Uni's got some stuff going on. Adams at $8.50 right now. We got OKB at $47. We got HBAR at 6 cents. Filecoin at 407. ICP 405. We got APT at 705. MNT, I still haven't covered that yet, at number 35 on CoinMarketCap, 45 cents. What the hell's going on with that project? I want to find out. I might need a JC or Bullish Big Deal. One of you guys send me the information so we can cover that. I like to go over it. Arbitrum's at 114. We haven't done a coin dive in a while. I need to get on. I've been on this big time. Show me the money. Show me the money. One of the biggest bag holders. I'm telling you, this dude is a whale. I hate to call him a whale because I know he's in shape, but I'm just saying, if you go back and look, I think it was like it's on my Twitter yesterday, or X, I should call it. It was listing, so you know if you're a whale or a mega whale or like a megadon, and this dude is a whale in some of his bags. Iron Man's in the house. That's what I'm talking about. Let's keep it going, guys. Arbitrum. So again, we haven't covered a coin in a while. I want to get back to covering a coin. I know I've been really super hyped up on XRP, XLM, XDC, because they've been the stars of the show. It's like, do you go back and talk about Michael Jackson and Prince if they haven't been on stage in a while? I'm just saying, you talk about the ones who are killing the game right now. And that's, the new kids on the block. Let me stop. They've been around for a while. Tavern Tiller. Super nice 100 to my brother. Coming through with the super chat. Boy, you know how much that makes me tingle all inside. Thank you so much, brother. That helps the channel in a major way. And the only way I can say thank you is what? Who? Tails. Let them know how we feel.
It's amusing when you know that you ain't losing. Going back to go back, got them choosing. Which one? Bag it up. This this one. Stack it up,
Hey.
does it like it is. Got them switching gears.
Tavern dealers in the house.
Rari with the tens, on some bullet shit. Stop crying, start buying, getting bags. I ain't lying. Money multiplying, call it rocket science. I'm so tired of this crypto control. You already know, banks ain't letting money go. Swimming in the dough, SEC gets exposed. Tomorrow's the day we gon' blow. I'll be better off though, selling at a loss, not caring what it costs.
Go Tavern, go Tavern. I got $7.18. What you talking about, Iron Man? Oh my gosh, we got some stuff for y'all today, guys. Let's get right back into it. We got Crow right now. I'll tell you guys if there's anything undervalued, it's Crow. V-Chain undervalued. We love it 1 cent. Crow's at 5 cents. We got Near, let's make it clear, at 134. We got QNT at 101. Maker 1242. We got Optimism. I got a whole lot of that right now, and that's why I'm excited. A lot of optimism. I had a powerful conversation today, and I'm gonna share with y'all in just a second. Oh my goodness, they're trying to trick us. GRT is at 10 cents. We got Avi at 65.48. We got Algo at 11 cents. We got XDC, the OG, at 6 cents. We got Stack It Up, just like Tell Songs. I played it each and every day. It's at 58 cents right now. We got Sandbox at 39 cents right now. We need 3 for a dollar. EGLD, the coin formerly known as EGLD, is Multiverse X. Right now sitting at $30.80. Whoa, gotta love that. EOS is at 71 cents. We got IMAX at 69. ApeCoin at 206. We got Tezos. That's another OG. Thank you, my brother. Appreciate you, son. Love you, my man. Brought me something to drink for Dad, so Dad stopped stumbling his words. Oh, my kids are growing up, man. So many incredible. My daughter. Oh my gosh. Shouts out to my daughter, Janessa. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of my kids, man. It's just that might be that's my greatest accomplishment in the world. Me and my wife both is our beautiful 6 children. My daughter Janessa today just let us know that she applied for one of the most prestigious celebrity. Is where most of the celebrity goes in LA. This hospital is mega hospital, big time money. She's only 23 years old. She was a nurse, one of the most prestigious hospitals down in Fresno. She gets an opportunity to go there. She interviews. They love her. They say, man, you're the #1 candidate. She gets the job. She's about to go move on her own. Out there, she's been roommates with my son and some other roommates, but she's about to get her own place. Her boyfriend, the NFL player. She got all this stuff, NFL player. She got all this stuff going on. She's also studying to be a doctor, like a practitioner. She just got certified to do all injections for women, all the little, lip and face and jaw, all that stuff. But 23 years old, man. I said, good Lord, if you're not your daddy's daughter. Good Lord. Entrepreneur. Much love, Janessa. Congratulations, sweetheart. Just got the news today. All right, let's keep it going. Theta is at 74 cents. We got Mana at 36 cents. We got Phantom FTM at $24. We got SNX at 247. We got RNDR at 171. We got ING at 744. We got Neo, because of you, Iron Man. And it's all because of you, Iron Man. Then I got more XRP. Let me stop. Good Lord. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. 55 cents for Flow. If you didn't know, we got XEC at 4 zeros and a 2. We got Pepe. Pepe is going to make us rich. I don't know about that one right now. It's at, 5 zeros and a 1 4. We got CHZ at 7 cents. We got KCS at 552. Rocket Pool, RPL, to be exact, is 2701. Gala! I know Iron Man's a big old, he's a big whale on that Gala too. Gala, 2 cents. We got CRV at 58 cents. We got Clay, not Clay Thomas for the Gold State Warriors, but Clay. I think it's called Clayton. It's at 15 cents right now. We got, let's see, anything else we're talking about so I can get into what I'm talking about. We got 4 zeros and a 7 for Lunk. Anybody got Lunk? Huh? You dealing with Lunk or BTT trying to get rich? I'm just saying. CR1P is at 56.27. We got CSPR at 3 cents. We got Sue, Gary Gemser. That's almost over for you. 59 cents. We got GMX at 47.30. Trust Wallet, not talking about that one. We got anything else? Boom, 150 connected to Shiba. DYDX at 218. Woo is what we're all feeling right now because nobody cares about what the SEC is doing anymore. You can't scare us. You got hit in the mouth by Mike Tyson, got 4 of your teeth knocked out. Boom, just like that. And your appeal, that's like getting hit by Evander Holyfield. You're in trouble. We got Woo at 19 cents. We got NFT right now at, 5, 6 zeros and a 3. And we got Flare, don't you dare. It's at 100 right now. I haven't seen Flare in a minute up there. It's at 1 cent. Let's get right into it. Iron Man said, boy, you crazy. You crazy, 68Jay. We're talking about because of you. Good Lord. We're going to talk about that. All right, guys. Financial slavery. Let's talk about it. Huh? Let's talk about what does 68Jay talk about that? We're gonna read a couple things, and it's gonna jog my memory on why I want to get into that. But there's some crazy things happening, and I'm gonna talk about it. There's some things I want to read them first, and then I'm gonna elaborate on those things. Okay. Biggest winner in the next bull run. Whale. Everybody knows Whale. I mean, Whale's got 363,000 followers. Everybody shares this stuff. Whale is one of the, great little outlets to getting the latest and greatest and all the information. It says, What's the biggest winner in the next bull run? Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, XRP? You let me know. And guess what came out first? Huh? Uh-oh. I didn't make this up. This ain't 6-8Jay. This ain't Iron Man. Guess what they picked? Huh? 5,398 votes, and there's still 6 days left, and everyone's saying XRP. XRP, baby. Oh, Lord, that's not what got me hyped up. I found that after I was already hyped up after my conversation. We're going to talk about it. Breaking Shiba Inu-based Shibarium blockchain expected to go live. Mayana. That's tomorrow if you didn't know. That was 10 hours ago. I'm looking forward to that as well. Shiba. Take us to the promised land. We got Bloomberg analyst estimates the next decision deadline for Grayscale's conversion to spot ETF could be Mayana. Now, guys, look. We know that Kathy Woods with ARK Investment had hers come up, and then they had a deadline to try to meet it by like August 13th. They said, give us more time. We want to, prolong it. And then they came back and said, we're not going to approve it. Look, guys, all they're doing is they're trying to FUD and hinder and stop the evolution of money. And it's only the United States. Now, because we're such a powerful economy, it's going to affect the way that, it's going to affect crypto globally. And they know that. Look, good evening, Beekeeper69. If there's one thing that the SEC understand, and old corrupted Gary Gensler and Bill Hemmon and all the little corrupted people around there, Jay Clayton and Elizabeth Warren and the whole little scandalous Operation Choke Point 2.0 thugs, hucksters, frosters, and tricksters, what they know is that everything that happens here in the United States has a major effect around the world. Now, it's not stopping what a lot of companies are doing around the world, including Ripple. Some major news has been coming out about Ripple. And then we had that drawed up a conversation, a phone call that I got from one of my really close counterparts like Iron Man and Crypto OG, and we have our little group with Griff. I got a call today, and we were talking about that. Like, Jay, what do you think as far as the price? What do you think was going on? We start comparing the stories, and we start going back to documentation. I was getting on my phone reading sources. I said, damn, it's right in front of us. And the explosion getting ready to happen. We're going to talk about that, guys. So they're trying to stop the inevitable. But there's so many things that's getting ready to come up, and they realize that, and it's just an opportunity for them to pack their bags, stack trade against, and all these things that they're doing against crypto and Bitcoin, and I wouldn't be surprised if old Gary Gensler had a whole bunch of XRP himself. But at the end of the day, guys, they're trying to stop us from moving forward, and we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about it today. I like what John Reek here said. It's a very long read, so if you get a chance, I'm not going to read through that because that'll take up a whole lot of my time. But if you get a chance, make sure you check out his reply to Eleanor Terrett and the SEC staff and all the little political shenanigans that they're going through. Unveiling the mysteries of digital dollar. Deep dive into the intriguing ties between XRP, Ripple, and BDO Bank. Whoa! We need to listen to this. Now, this is kind of long. It's 21 minutes. I don't got time for all that. I'm not going to play all that, but I want you guys to hear it just a tad bit. Just poquito, just a little bit. I got a point to make. We're going to start here.
Please remember that I am not a financial advisor and I have a bias towards the XX Network. They are a paid sponsor of this show.
Also, remember that I'm not a financial advisor. My name is James, aka 6-8Jay. I've been in crypto since 2017. I'm just documenting my journey in the evolution of money. Nothing I talk about should ever be considered a deemed financial advice. Big watch do. Let's listen up.
We lost because we told ourselves we lost.
Mm-hmm.
Above all, it has the rule of law.
Okay.
The people just trust it. Don't have to like the dollar, don't have to like the United States, but you trust the market.
Yep.
The U.S., in response to the war in Ukraine, broke the trust.
Yep.
They froze the U.S. Treasury assets of the Central Bank of Russia. Unprecedented. And I'm a sanctions expert. I work for the intelligence community. It was part of what I did was,
Listen to what this guy says. He just gave his resume. See, and you wonder why the world there's a financial war going on right now, guys. And I hate to say the word because I might get flagged, but there's a financial war going on right now, and Russia and those guys have not forgot the things that America has done. And I'm telling you, it's going to come back and slap us in the what's that other word, the itch slap. They're going to itch slap us. I can't say the other word with the B. Let's keep it going.
The trust. Mm-hmm. They froze the U.S. Treasury assets of the Central Bank of Russia.
How do you know that?
Unprecedented. And I'm a sanctions expert. I work for the intelligence community. It was part of what I did was
make sure you pay attention.
Look at sanctions and CFIUS and a lot else. And as far as I'm concerned, and I know that our BRICS friends agree, that's a default. Maybe S&P would call it a selective default, but Russia made the money. They bought the treasuries. They're entitled to principal and interest. And we're saying, no, you can't have the principal and interest. We're not paying you. Well, that's a default. I don't care how Janet Yellen wants to dress it up. And it was a shock. But worse than that, everyone else in the world was watching. Saudi Arabia, India, Brazil, Malaysia, and they're saying, and Turkey.
We call that BRICS, baby.
And others, and they're saying to themselves, gee,
This just came out. The retail cross-border remittance payments platform. It's at CBDC for the United States, the Digital Dollar Foundation, Christian Carlo.
Okay.
With Ripple, the company behind XRP. So some people kind of take your declaration on XRP with a grain of salt. What do you say to that?
Well, first of all, I am not an official, and so I am not speaking in an official capacity. Ultimately, it'll be the courts that will determine this. I am now a practicing lawyer. I'm with the firm of Wilkie Farr and Gallagher. Ripple is a client of the firm. What we did in a scholarly piece in a law review was to analyze Ripple against the well-known Howey test, which is the Supreme Court's determination of what is a security, and based upon a legal analysis, concluded that it's not. Now, you'll note in that piece, it's a legal piece. It's not a advocacy piece. It's not a policy piece. It's a straight legal analysis.
It's odd to see Western Union, the Digital Dollar Project, Accenture, and this off-brand BDO Unibank. But I'll get to that later. Western Union, if you recall, had a proof of concept with Ripple. Western Union had a pilot with Ripple, and they said they didn't see the benefit of using XRP yet. However, what happened was they used it for 10 payments. Ashish Burla commented that they only used it for 10 payments and they didn't see the benefit for 10 payments. The CEO of Western Union said that it may work at scale.
At scale. Wait till you see my XRP.
So right now, MFS Africa is partnered with RippleNet using
March 2023.
ODL, and they just partnered with Western Union. MFS Africa is an ODL partner, and they're using it in 35 countries. Now,
Partnerships will allow MFS Africa to make use of Ripple's on-demand liquidity. Keep talking.
think about the wealth that's in Africa. So this is the World Bank. It
Big
says
money.
the continent has 40% of the world's gold and up to 90% of its chromium and platinum, the largest reserves of cobalt.
40% of the world's gold, which they want to back by the dollar globally. Just saying.
Diamonds, platinum, and uranium in the world are in Africa. It holds 65% of the world's arable land and 10% of the planet's internal renewable fresh water source.
Okay.
That's very important. So this is why we see everybody trying to target Africa with the debt, right? The Belt and Road Initiative, everything that's happening.
Guys, I just gave you 3 minutes and 50 seconds. This is incredible read, incredible video. It has so many ties into Ripple, BDO Bank, and so many other things. I don't have the time to let you guys hear it, but it is on my Twitter, or X, I guess you want to call it. I'm sorry, I got to keep calling it Twitter. I'm just not used to X yet. It is on my page. Make sure you go over there, check it out. Also, by the way, if you're here, hit the like and subscribe, guys. Show some love. Go back, guys. There is this thing called our Twitter page, right? And as you go there, you see that there's things that I post. Go ahead and give it a like. Show your support for the family. Don't be one of those guys all hyped up when Ripple hits 500,000. You want to know if you're getting something. Show your love. That's all I'm saying. Let's keep going. Mr. Intuitor had one thing. That was a picture. He didn't have to say nothing else. Ripple. Huh? Ripple. Good Lord. Oh, you got to love it. XRP did 36,000% in 2017. You don't think it's possible? You don't think it's possible? We're going to get into it. I'm going to let y'all just think about that for a second. Think about this bull cycle. All the companies building on top of the XRP ledger. Guys, you got to understand, if we can do it then. Now, this is where I want y'all to make sure y'all sit down, because somebody might pass out, and I apologize in advance if you pass out. Okay? Because you need to understand they're playing a game. They got so much. You got to think about it. And I was having this conversation today. Every time something good was happening, going back to June 13th, the him and emails are coming out 7 days before that. We're going to file a lawsuit against Binance and Coinbase. We're going to deem all these crypto securities. Every time something happens, we win. XRP is not a security. They come back out with this. They come back out with appeals. They come back out with, we're not going to approve ETF. Every time we take a step forward, they try to knock us back from excitement. They're trying to stop. And they realize that if anything happened, look at the win, a huge win that we got against the SEC with the XRP being deemed not a security. What happens if? And I was talking about this today. I only see three things happening, and the fourth thing, them Ripple losing, I don't see it happening. I'm gonna explain to you guys why. Number one, XRP prolongs this thing way past Gary Gensler until he's gone. They could appeal. They can set this thing out. They can prolong it as long as they want until there's a whole new SEC commission and everything else there. And he's gone. Two, they go straight into the appeal process and they lose before 2025. Or three, the SEC can't be that freaking ignorant and they settle. Now, what makes me think that? To me, it's what's going on with Coinbase. Just like XRP helped the market in the victory that it had with Ripple, or with Ripple had with the SEC, just like that helped the industry. I think the Coinbase, people don't understand how powerful this Coinbase situation, and they mention Ripple. So yeah, it's going to be important for everything, especially Ripple. Now everybody's got to fight their own fight. You got to understand that. They made that very clear when Ripple won their decision. It was very clear. Even the SEC says everyone has to fight their own battle, but it definitely helps the market as a whole, especially with the six individuals. I think they were like professors and just brilliant people that came together to file the amicus, right? And then you had Senator Lumen and all these things. So basically, they got together and they went against what the SEC is saying in regards to contracts. That's been submitted, and they're trying to basically on the behalf of Coinbase dismiss that case, help them get out of that case. If that happens, guys, extraordinary for crypto as a whole. And then to follow that up either before that or before that happens or after that happens with ETFs being approved. I'm telling you, something major is going to happen. I get the things that people are saying, like Crypto Savvy, hey, we're going to go into, possible retracement October, September. Look, we can't stop bear market. We can't stop retracement, but I'm telling you, the next bull run is going to be something special. We have never had a bull run. First of all, we need legal clarity. We not regulatory clarity by enforcement. We need regulatory clarity. And with the fact that now they've taken a loss, they're going to take even more losses. Congress is getting involved. You got these amicus briefs that are coming up. Now you start to see more positive people pushing positively towards crypto starting to find its toll here in the United States, while we're getting left behind. And it's extremely embarrassing. And people around the world are laughing at us, but they're moving forward. And I think America's starting to feel the heat. They're feeling the heat. What did the guy just said right now? You screwed Russia. You screwed so many countries out there that they're sick of the dollar. They're sick of the dollar. They're sick of it. Even India just did some trading with oil right now, with gold and stuff, and didn't even have anything to do with the U.S. dollar. I'm telling you, it's going to be a flick of the light switch, and look, we're done with it. And somebody explained that, and I think I shared the video yesterday where they explained that when they all come together and they said we're done. At that moment, just like that, America's going to be in trouble with the almighty dollar, right? You've bullied people way too long. So the point I'm trying to make here, guys, is something special is getting ready to happen. If you don't think with all the news, and this is where I was trying to go, if you don't think with all the positive things that's happening, you name one bull run. All our bull runs were in gray areas. You name one bull run where we've had this much attention on crypto. Now Congress is involved. You got people. We got a bullish president. We got several bullish presidential candidates. The elections are coming. That's another thing. That they're talking about. If that goes in the Republicans' way with like Trump or someone else, DeSantis, one of those guys, or I think probably Trump is going to wind up winning. That's going to be huge. As a guy who owns what they're saying right now, 500,000 in Ethereum. The guy's made all kinds of money off NFTs. I mean, come on, guys. I'm telling you that. If there's ever a time that I'm excited about having someone other than Biden or a Democrat in office, and I don't get into the politics, it's not because of my political beliefs. I don't really care for politics in general, but I think that's going to be huge for crypto. Huge for crypto, especially dismissing Gary Gensler and that whole Democratic entourage that's trying to, that's behind, I think is behind Operation Choke Point 2.0 with crypto. Now, you name a better time in history that we're going into a bull run. Bitcoin ETFs, Ethereum ETFs, possible XRP ETFs. Guys, I'm telling you, all these lawsuits are going to either get dismissed or settled. And it's like the one guy said when this one guy, a congressman said, the SEC has won 160 cases, and the other congressman goes, no, they settled 160 cases. They settled. So, and they've had a couple wins here. Now, all I'm saying, guys, is that this next bull run is going to be astronomical. When you see that XRP can boom at 36,000% in 2017, based off of what? Based off of what? Not based off where we're at right now with the only legal non-security token, and then to either have a settlement, we win their appeal, or just the outright, win over the XRP. The SEC is going to be huge. So let's watch this until the end, too, guys. This is 2 minutes and 24 seconds. All this stuff is coming up to a point on why they're trying to keep us enslaved, why they're trying to trick us. Dude, I'm telling you guys, the potential. Oh my God, I'm telling you, the potential. Big Watch, dude, listen to me. There's never been a bull run with someone like BlackRock. Damn it, bull run, Big Watch, dude. You're talking my language, bro. You know what I'm talking about. There's never been a bull run. I'm trying to hold back my excitement. I'm trying to hold it back because I'm telling you, it's about to go down. And we may see a retrace. I'm not saying we're not going to see a retracement, but what I'm saying is it's about to go down. If you just look at, we always like this little game when we were kids called Connect the Dots. Remember the connect the dot, and you see a big picture. You connect the dots and you see a big picture. You had the lady Shannon Thorpe from Wells Fargo. I don't know if I should say something. I don't lose my job. I'm just telling you something. I got to talk to corporate at Wells Fargo. I don't know if I should say that, but in 4 to 6 months, you're looking at probably a $500 to $700 XRP. Man, these people, you start connecting the dots. Let's hear what Raw Paul and this gentleman here had to say. Come on, let's talk about it.
The UK says, forget it, we'll do it. It became what's known as the Eurodollar market, which is the overseas market for dollar borrowing and lending.
Yep.
That becomes we don't know the size of it, but let's call it a $400 trillion market.
Look at his face.
Whoa. And then the US.
Yeah.
Then we get this big breakthrough in derivatives. Yep. The US has got the Chicago Board of Trade doing futures and options and all of this stuff. Mm-hmm. But we start to figure out more complicated structures, things like swaps. And the US stops its banks doing it by its use of regulatory capital. They're like, no, this is inefficient. You can't do this. The UK and Europe went, well, we're going to regulate and allow it to happen because it's big. We've seen this before.
That's right.
That becomes a $quadrillion market. All the major banks, largest operations were London. So London, if you've been watching the news, is going to do the same thing. It's called regulatory arbitrage. London is putting together a very sensible set of crypto rules, as has Europe, as has Switzerland, as has Singapore, as has Hong Kong, as has Australia. Okay, there's its old trading group that it did with Eurodollars and it did with derivatives and it did with foreign exchange, all got their regulations in place. The UK is the hub at the middle, and it will capture the lion's share. And before you know it, Coinbase, Gemini, and everybody will move to London.
What's up, Selmo Fudd? I hope you're hearing what they're saying, brother. Woo!
And isn't it timely that just about a year ago, Chris Larson...
Oh, man, just about a year ago. Look who Chris Larson... Who's Chris Larson again? Who? Anybody know Chris? Ripple. Oh, let's see what he's talking about with some billionaires. A year ago.
...himself from Ripple was over in London because London is...
You just heard Raw Powell talking about where everybody's going to go. They call London what's it called? London Silicon Valley. Pay attention.
Looking to pull more business and capital from the U.S. How timely it is.
Woo! Come on.
The focus of this trip, though, is money.
Good to see you. Wait, who's that? That's Chris Larson.
Next stop, a billionaire round table.
So Silicon Valley. Chris Larson talking at a billionaire round table in London. Wait till you see mine.
London have a lot in common.
Fair to say these tech big hitters could lose $1 million down the back of the sofa and barely notice.
What happened?
The aim? To prize investments away from the Bay Area and over to its biggest tech competitor, Silicon London.
From the Bay Area, see, because the United States is not taking care of their own people. The U.S. isn't taking care of their own people. We fell behind. People have moved abroad. It's happening. It's happening. Look how he's pointing to Chris Larson. Look at he's pointing to all the big money. Did you see his little thing right there? Look at he's pointing to, yeah. Huh? Yeah, Chris Larson, baby. That's not me, that's him. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Bullish flag, XRP, bullish flag. Gotta love it, baby. Yeah. It already broke out. It already broke out. John Deaton. Okay, he's talking about SBF if you want to get a chance. I understand where I'm at right now. You guys want to go through this, make sure you guys go through and check this out. This is billionaire co-founder Peter Thiel shared his list of enemies stopping Bitcoin from rising 100x last year while speaking at Bitcoin 2022 conference in Miami, Florida. The enemies list is a list of people who I think are stopping Bitcoin, he said. Let's look at that. Who's on that list? We go through here, and he says they tend to have nameless faces, bureaucrat perspectives, which is, of course, one of the ways they hide. They hide. Everyone sees Elizabeth Warren. Everyone sees Gary Gensler. Everyone knows Bill Himmons corrupted, got paid, Jay Clayton. But the ones that you don't see, the bureaucrats, they hide, he said. Okay, we're going to try to expose them and realize that this is sort of what we have to fight for Bitcoin to go up 10x to 100x from here. Whoa. The central banks are going bankrupt. We are at the end of the fiat money regime. And that's what's happening right now around the world. They are getting together. The financial war has begun. It has begun. And I think the shockwave is coming. And we're right in the middle of it. If you hold anything that's tied into moving money around the world, XRP, XLM, XDC, and there's many others. I'm just talking about the leaders. The first person on this list is Berkshire Hathaway CEO Warren Buffett. They'll put up a picture of Buffett with his two most famous quotes about Bitcoin: "Rat poison, and I don't own any, and I never will." That's bull shikaka. He opinion, I think the sociopathic grandpa of Omaha is perhaps the most honest and the most direct in it. They'll further note that Buffett has a bias that makes him long on the fiat money system, and money managers who follow the Berkshire Hathaway executives' advice will pretend it is complicated to invest in Bitcoin when it's not. Okay. The next person on the list of Bitcoin's enemies is J.P. Morgan Chase. Now they're starting to come around, right? This is what he's talking about them. Now they're starting to come around. Let us eat off that. They'll put Demon's picture up with a quote: "I don't call them cryptocurrencies. I'll call them crypto tokens because currencies have rules of law behind them, central banks and tax with authority." Okay. The next picture he put up was BlackRock CEO Larry Fink. All these people sound familiar. They're trying to get Bitcoin ETFs now, huh? With his quote: "I see huge opportunities with digitized crypto blockchain-related currency, and that's where I think it's going." The PayPal co-founder added Fink's quote is somewhat representative of a whole genre of Bitcoin attacks that need further blah, 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 blah. So if you guys want to check this out, guys, this is crazy. Definitely look into this. It's absolutely amazing read. Let's keep it going. There's a lot of stuff I want to go over. Breaking: Michael Berry just loaded up a huge short position against the U.S. stock market, talking about, last time he did this, could this be the big short? Crypto Side One's talking about, Coinbase short opportunities. If we have a little bit of a retracement, he does show some possibilities of going to the upside. All the money XRP, it shows a lot of their incredible partnerships. My goodness, who's not invested in that? You got to be crazy. But no. Just leave me. I'll go get Chicago coin because they promised us the world because they got a whole lot of zeros behind it. 0.000000. Stupid. Wake up. Okay, good Lord, let me stop. Just said Sam Bankman-Fried requests depression. Were you depressed when you conned everybody out of your money? I said it. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, guys, I don't know. I had to post this. This is back in the NBA. I had to take a little break off this. This guy gave him a sharp elbow to the groin. You see that? Gave him a sharp elbow to the boom. Oh, knocked the air out of the cap. You know how they used to handle things back in the day? The same way the SEC just got handed a butt whip from Judge Torres. Judge Torres, show him how Judge Torres, boom! That's exactly what Judge Torres did to, good Lord, they didn't play no mess back then, huh? New IBF indictment. This talking about his indictment that alleges SBF lobbied members of Congress and other high-level government officials to promote cryptocurrency regulation that would favor his business and personal interests. This could make Gary Gensler a witness. This would be crazy, guys. Read more into that if you get a chance. It's coming. Do you see it? XRP, XLM, and gold. Let's take a look at this real quick. It's 2 minutes.
So here's a preview of the future. When I say the future, everything on this slide is already in development or working. So this is not science fiction. This is not something for the 22nd century. It's happening now. Basically, China and Russia are building their own cryptocurrency system. Now, when I say cryptocurrency, don't go out and buy Bitcoin. I don't like Bitcoin. I think it's the worst thing you could do. But the world of cryptocurrencies is not limited to Bitcoin. There are actually over 2,000 cryptocurrencies, some of them quite small. But you could go home tonight with the right software. You could invent your own cryptocurrency called the Icon coin. But Russia and China are developing their own. What used to be called the blockchain, today people call it the distributed ledger. So this is distributed ledger technology. They're developing their own coin or token. It'll be heavily encrypted, military-grade encryption, with their own pipes, meaning their own kind of private internet. And imagine an economy that looks like the following. So Iran sells oil to China. North Korea sells weapons to Iran. China sells infrastructure to Russia. Russia sells weapons to China. Russians take a vacation in Turkey because it's a pretty country, and so on. So I've just described a whole trading network, and imagine it's all done with this cryptocurrency. So all we do is keep score. And you can keep score with baseball cards, bottle caps. I mean, it doesn't have to be money to keep score. It's just a way of keeping track. Pegged to the SDR, the special drawing right, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. Managed through a cryptocurrency system that's encrypted and secure. And then every now and then, once a month, once a quarter, once a year, we look at the chits and we decide who owes what to whom, and we settle up in gold. And we put the gold on a plane, fly it over to the other guy, and there it is. So this is a combination of a 21st cryptocurrency system.
Now, he's talking about in 2018. We'll fly it over in a plane, this and that. And this is back in 2018, and it says, do you see the use for XRP, XLM? Do you see the use? Do you see it? Is it starting to become clear to you? If you hold 50,000 XRP, you are set for life. You will be a millionaire. I think it's a lot less than that. I think, crypto asset guy, I got to disagree with you on that because I think anybody that holds 1,000 XRP could be a millionaire. And you may not believe that, oh, well, what would that take? $1,000? $1,000, guys. We're going to talk about that right now. We're going to talk about that right now. We're going to get right into it. JC, what's up, my brother? We're going to talk about it right now. Federal Bank of India is going to use XRP to unlock trillions of dollars. Institutional money is on its way. Right here. Right here. This is to inform Federal Bank has entered into a partnership with Ripple Inc., a blockchain-supported remittance company for cross-border remittance through its network powered by the blockchain-enabled solution. The Ripple platform ensures cross-border transactions such much safer and secure than what? Flying it over in a plane, getting robbed. I'm telling you guys, like, this all makes sense, man. This partnership will help the Fed Bank to explore new corridors where Ripple is aggressively pursuing new partnerships. In a meeting today, Mr. Shyam Srinivasan, Federal Bank MD and CEO, and Mr. John Mitchell, Senior Vice President, Ripple Inc., signed agreements for the partnership. This is crazy, guys. I'm telling you, there's so much going on, guys. So much going on. It's just so many partnerships. Hi, all. What is this right here? This is going back and talking about Ripple and where it stands out. Some of his charting. You guys get a chance to check that out. Right here, you have the beginning of the end. Oil, digital currencies backed by gold. BRICS, India makes first oil payment to the UAE and rupees. Not the dollar. Not the dollar. Not the dollar. Look, it says in rupees. Is that how you said rupees? Moving away from the U.S. dollar. Moving away from the U.S. dollar is happening. Right here, I love. And Meta Lawman is kind of going off what those guys were talking about with who did the amicus filing with Loomis and the other 6 professors. What is an investment contract? He talked about it all right here, guys. You got a chance to check that out. It says Banca di what is it? Italia is the central bank of Italy has released a paper of carbon footprints, including TIPS has consumed 40,000 times less energy than BTC, stating XRP is far more energy efficient than Ethereum and Bitcoin. Like, read it. Read it. XRP. Wait till you see mine. I'm telling you, wait till you see mine. Coinbase is launching today in Canada. Coinbase is launching in Canada today, guys. You got to be super excited about that. They're moving forward. They're feeling hella bullish right now. They got many people lobbying for that case to be dismissed. New leadership, new payment rails, new regulatory milestones, and 200 local employees, huh? They've already started. Smart countries are embracing, smart countries, unlike the U.S., are embracing this technology and creating regulatory clarity to help update the financial system and drive economic growth, huh? Gotta love it, guys. Gotta love it. Coinbase. I'm telling you, a lot of these companies have moved on. They moved on. Gemini, Coinbase, Ripple. They moved on. They're sick and tired of the shikaka. Uh-oh. Boom, XRP. Guys, listen to this. Who's this? Look right here what it says. The Valao Capital. Now remember, Valao Group is the company that did that evaluation 2030, a 25,000 to 37,000 XRP. That's in 6.5 years. Less than 6.5 years. What did Bitcoin do in the last 10 years? Where we're at, we've moved so further along than what Bitcoin had to go through from $1, from what Da Vinci Jay was saying, just $1, one freaking dollar, to a $68,000 Bitcoin. Even though we're retraced, that's still our high for right now. Now, where's it going to go from this point? Millions. So if you don't think in 6.5 years, with the fact that we're the only legal non-security token on planet Earth, the fact that we're ahead of the game, we're at least 2 years ahead of everybody right now, and we'll see how that works out with their, people's legal position. But the fact that we're now heading into, in my opinion, and many other legal, my opinion means nothing, but legal opinions that the SEC has no chance whenever they get into an appeal, whenever they get into those type of situations in court. Even a former 16-year SEC I can't remember his position, but he was like where Gary Gensler was at. Commissioner says the SEC doesn't do well with appeals. More often than not, they lose. So with all that being said, he said if they go that route, I had the video on Twitter. I had posted it all back. He said if we have to go that route where Ripple has a split the baby, he said this, and he did the interview with John Dean. He said if there's a split the baby before the decision, which we got, he goes, and the other part goes into appeal, the likelihood is, he goes, I would probably say Ripple's going to win. What? Did you not read that, Tony Bags? I posted it. You damn straight you read it. Now let's listen to what the Valil guy says. He says he think he might have got it wrong. Now considering everything that's happened with XRP, all the partnerships, everything that's happening. Remember the Valil evaluation, Stanford evaluation came out before July 13th when they said 2030, a $25,000, $37,000 possible XRP. I'm not saying I'm not saying they're right. I'm not saying Ripple's right with 10,000. I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm saying what if they got it 10% right? Ripple, 10,000, what if it's 1,000? What if these guys got it 10% right? 25,000, 37,000? What about 2,500, 3,700? If these brilliant people are 10% right, what does that do for you in your life? Before I even show the damn video, this is for all y'all that got XRP, XLM, and XDC. Woo!
I ain't when it drop, waiting for the flip flop to the tip top. While you watching TikTok, on my new wristwatch. Hit the Vegas crypto meter. Hello, nice to meet you. Show with DAI like we do it all the time. Did a show with Lady E in the bag, man, the next night. A little party, so you know we had to take flight.
Take flight. Here we go, guys. Let's listen to what he has to say. He might have made a mistake, and he thinks the evaluation, based off of what's happened, could be even higher.
Global tax deals happening. We got global deals on principles for how they're going to, interact among each other with central bank digital currencies. And people really believe they couldn't come up with a price set for XRP. That's like not even hard to think of.
There's no logic there. It doesn't make sense.
Pay attention. Put down whatever you got in your hand. Put down that damn TV remote. Put down that bagel. Listen. Good Lord.
If they do that, we believe the value would be higher than it was in September and October of 2021 when we were throwing out 25,000, 37.5 a coin.
So it would be a higher price than the previous prediction.
Probably in the 50,000 now, I would think. We haven't brought the numbers down, but I'm just thinking about all the additional trillions of dollars that got pumped in to the economy.
The debt, yes.
The fact, the Fed right now is really the only participant in our economy. They're basically issuing all the money. That's going into the big banks, and then the big banks are selling, and the hedge funds are selling their crap fucking debt.
Yeah.
Sorry, can I cuss on this?
Yeah, absolutely.
Go
ahead. Please.
They're selling their crap
All the
debt
time.
back to the Fed, and the balance sheet's going parabolic.
Yeah.
All I gotta say is, prepare for your future. Prepare for your doggone future. What if they're just 10% right?
So many years and it's still no cheers. The fear selling and I'm still all in. What do you do when your freedom is an illusion? How high will it go when the XRP get the mooning? It's amusing when you know that you ain't losing. Going back to
Do you guys know how many people? Do you know how many smart? Now I want y'all to pay attention to this. Lopaka, what's up, my brother? I want y'all to, Anthony Wayne, now listen to your boy. Now listen to your bro, Six8Jay. Some of now watch this. Listen to me. How many brilliant, smart people? Think about how many brilliant, financially achieve, just how many people in this world called Bitcoin a fraud? How many times did they say Bitcoin was going to zero? How many huge institutions ignored it? How many countries and governments said it wouldn't make it? How many haters did they have back in the day when they were just 6 cents, 50 cents? They got to 100 and they retraced back down to 40. They got to 1,000, they retraced back down to 300. How many haters, guys, back in 17 when they got to 19,000, but it went all the way back down to 3,500? Listen to me. Crypto Tales knows. We've had nothing but haters for every project. And every project that has been significant. We're not talking about crap coins. Because remember, 95, in my opinion, because you're talking about 20,000 coins, man. 20,000 coins. Plus, if you think 10% of them are going to make it, you're probably crazy. I'm going to say 95% of the crypto that's around today will not be here by 2030. They won't be here. Maybe even sooner than that. I watched them drop like crazy. Hundreds of them gone. Top 20, 30, 40, 50 coins gone. People are like, oh my God, this is it. This is the next bit. Gone. And y'all have seen a couple yourselves. How many haters did Bitcoin have? How many haters did Ethereum have? How many haters does XRP have? You guys, I want you to put it down in the comments. Name one coin with more partnerships, with more utility. Just name one coin that reminds you of the Apple of crypto. Give me a company besides XRP. I dare you. I dare you. I'm not talking about bias. Give me a company that's more stronger than XRP globally. Name one. Name one. No, hold on now, Shane. I'm not saying I'm not bullshit. We're not talking about Solana. I'm asking people to name a company stronger than Ripple right now. And I can even add more than that. With nothing negative following it. No scandals. No in bed with the SEC and China and Wang Chang and Prometheum. Nothing like that. So I can't even include Ethereum with it. And I'm not hating on Ethereum. I'm just saying it is what it is. We know what happened. Name a project with stronger connections and more utility than XRP. I'm waiting. Now I'm not saying there's not some that's behind it. Name one that's big, and you want to know why? You ever hear something? There's an old saying in basketball. When someone goes to the hole and they foul you and they say, you know what? I didn't foul them. There's a big debate, and then you shoot the free throw and you lose. And say, you know what? The ball doesn't lie. If you made it, well, I guess I fouled you. If you didn't, well, the ball doesn't lie. I'm telling you guys right now. The market cap doesn't lie. There's none, Shane Sullivan. You know why? Because this coin here was in a 3-year battle, and it still stayed number 6. And now it's moved up. It got to number 4 because it's fluctuating, but it's on literally just right around the corner from being 4. It's 4 or 5, 4 or 5. Depends on the price. And that's with That's not even with the great announcements. Guys, do you understand what's going to happen when it gets those great announcements? How it would it's going to moon, guys. And again, this is not financial advice. I'm just telling you what they're saying, what we're seeing, guys. If it's just, what if this guy is wrong? $50,000 someday. What if it just maxes out someday at 1% of what he thinks? $500. Does that change your life per XRP? What about 1% of what Ripple thinks is going to be at 10,000? Does that change your life? $100 XRP? Does it change your life? Just saying. Just saying. The 5 commissioners are political appointees, thus by definition are political. Talking about Gary Gensler and all this stuff that's going on here. Okay, let's keep it going. Boom, Amazon partners with Ripple, old school news. India completes first crude oil payment. Oh, we already know that. Good Lord, ditching $1. Fubo Bank, Hong Kong, one of the largest financial holding companies based on... That's what we're saying, guys. Just connect the dots, man. Connect the dots. I don't care if this stuff came out in 2018 or 19. This stuff takes time. You're not going to go change a country's financial system 30 days after the July 13th. Sometimes it doesn't even play out in a year or two. What's getting ready to happen, with all these companies mentioning Ripple, right here. So you see where he says, one of the largest financial holding companies based in Taiwan has implemented XRP for settlement of tokenized assets. This is just happening. They're doing this all over the world. So you say, where's that, James? Where's that? I don't see it in here. Okay, well, why don't you take the time to open the damn link? Huh? That's what information's for. And then, boom! August 2nd, 2023. Fubon Bank, Ripple to use HKCBDCD, a real estate token pilot. It's happening. It's happening. Ripple. It's happening. Pay attention. Connect the damn dots or get left behind. I'm telling you, they're trying to trick you. What they're doing is what the SEC is doing. Everyone thinks that the SEC just has this magical, mystical power. No, there's corrupted people above Gary Gensler that we know that has ties into Elizabeth Warren, but there's, like that one guy said, there's this group of bureaucrats, these faceless people that you don't know about, that's sitting around with their own agenda because they know what's happening. They were testing XRP back in the day when it was number 2. They were running tests. They saw what it could do. And they were like, holy shikaka, JP Morgan, are y'all a part of this? And they said, well, no, can we buy Ripple? Hell no, you can't buy us. No. Dude, there's some stuff going on. Connect the dots, man. Connect the dots. I don't care how long you've been in crypto. This is the moment. It's the moment of FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. It's the moment of fear, false evidence appear real. It's the moment of corruption. We're in my opinion, the greatest moment in the history of crypto. You hear me? The greatest moment. Why? Because the bullies are getting called out. That's what happened with the Hinman emails. That's what happened with all these professors rallying with Coinbase against the SEC. The bullies have been called out of the shadows. Corruption, even going back with Sam Bankman-Fried, all those things are starting to be exposed. Who does Sam Bankman-Fried pay it off? He's in jail now, asking for depression medication. They're going to offer a plea deal. And part of that plea deal will probably be naming some names. And what did that article that I just showed you? They may call old Gonzo Gary Gensler to the stand. Gary, you're under oath. You better not lie. Who got paid? Do you hold it? What do you got? Name your... Boy, I would love for them to say, name your investments. Every single one of them. Well, I had, FTT, I had XRP, and good Lord. What? I'm telling you guys, the real is happening. The real is happening. Huh? Follow the money. Follow the money. Huh? Tron. Oh my goodness. This is sad, but also very true. VeChain, Vet, yeah. They won't buy it at a penny, but they'll buy it at 28 cents. Wait a minute! Stop! That's what they do with everything. Will XRP repeat history and see a 66,400% hike? Gain like it did in 2000. It happened in 2017, just predicated off of the use case, the possibilities of what it stood for, what it was built for. What happens when they flip the light switch, like Brad Garlinghouse says, when it gets flipped? What happens when Rosie Rio's words come into fruition? The train has left the station. I think that's what Shannon Thorpe, the girl over from who didn't want to say too much from Wells Fargo, The train has left the state. The partnerships are being forged right now around the world. In the conversation I had today, he was asking James, when do you think it's going to happen? I said, as soon, look, we see what's happening around the world. That's not really impressive. I mean, it's happening around the world. It's going to take some institution, some financial institution, I think here in America, to open up their mouth and say, Ripple, XRP Ledger, it's done. Something like that. Something's going to be said, and at that moment, you're going to see just how difficult it is for people to get XRP. You're going to see just how hard is it right now. Think about this, guys. Listen to me now. How hard is it to go? Can you go out there and find $1 Bitcoin right now? Selmo Fudd? Can you find $1 Bitcoin when VTHO was saying what? What did he say? Huh? Can you go find $1 Bitcoin right now? Oh, it was never $1. Hell no. What are you talking about, Jay? Where's that damn video at? Huh? Good Lord. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, damn it. I thought I had it saved already. I guess I didn't. I'm not going to go digging for it. But when he says, buy $1, $1 freaking dollar, can you get it now? Hell no. Will it ever go back there again? Hell no. And now people are trying to scramble to see if they can just afford one Bitcoin. Just think about that for a moment. Any one of us here right now could buy 1,000 Bitcoin or 100 Bitcoin if it was what? $1. Right? Am I right or am I right? If Bitcoin right now was $1, could you buy 1,000 of it? I bet you'd find a way. I bet you would sell anything you had to sell to get 1,000 Bitcoin. Well, guess what? There's a time it was less than $1. There's a time it was cheaper than XRP is right now. It was 6 cents. What about now? Where's Bitcoin at now? Holding strong at what? $29,385. And VTHO was saying just get one for it. Just buy one freaking Bitcoin. Pleading 10 years ago. Okay. Oh, God, this is crazy. Guys, oh, man, this is crazy. If you guys get a chance to listen to this, the FBI agent, former agent, was talking about some of the powerful people, Illuminati, and a lot of stuff. I don't talk about that stuff, but if you guys, it was interesting enough for me to share it. Trust that. This article said, okay, this is KYC. Don't need to talk about that. Floodgates. What is this right here? Oh, Epstein. Hester. Okay, this is what they're talking about. Hester is the biggest supporter of crypto within the SEC. This is going to be the most bullish event ever in crypto. If they're saying that possible, Commissioner Hester Pierce might consider taking Gary Gensler's place. I don't know about all that. I don't know if that's just hopium or that truth behind that, but we'll see. Jeremy Hogan claims that XRP is not a security. Its status is not subject to appeal. Why is my dog barking? That's crazy. He's out there going crazy about something. See Hogan, due to growing pushback on CBDCs, it's going to be a real challenge for the XRP community as average Jane Doe will conflate the digital asset ledger with XRP. This is, what is this right here? Uh-oh, my dog's barking. Telling me to get off. What is it, hour? Oh, yeah, I told him, I said, every time I get to an hour, make sure you bark and get me off this. XRP second place. Come on, man. They don't understand, Bullish Big D. They don't understand, Bullish Big D, what I'm trying to tell them. They're trying to trick you out of your money. They're trying to create so much FUD that while you're scratching your head going around looking for answers on YouTube, going around asking people what's going on. I didn't ask for no. You know why I said what I said about Anthony Iron Man and my boy Crypto OG and Griff. We had the special group, the four of us. And we talk about things in detail where I can't say a lot of stuff that I can say on here. We talk in detail and we all do our due diligence. We come together and share those insights. And I'm telling you guys, like when I went to go make my decision to put myself in a different position in several assets. I did it on my own kindness. Obviously, I did my own research, my own due diligence. I always say, do your own research. But then I also went back to talk to people, which I think is very important to have a support group, to have somebody who you go back and confirm your actions with your counterparts. And I was like, look, man, I'm about to go crazy ham on some of these assets, and I got the capital to do it. I'm going to do it. And I have some of my brothers say, man, look here, man, Jay, if you don't do that, meaning that will be the greatest move. And so I didn't need them to tell me that, but sometimes it's good to have those support groups. So find yourself a support group, guys. Even if you have one that's outside of this our Telegram group. Find a few people. Like it could be like through some relationships that I built, and JC is one of those people as well, one of those longtime friends that I'll talk to, and he can tell me things, I can tell him things. But I'm telling you guys, like, do your own research, have a plan, have a system. I got mine, my 70-20-10, my 25-25-50 take profit, and a whole breakdown on how that works. I got my emotions in check, and then after I do my research and I've come to a conclusion on my investments, then I find like-minded people just to kind of, let me tell you what I've done. And if I get dude, you crazy as hell. What the hell you put all that money into Pepe for? You crazy, Jay? Good Lord, let me stop. Nothing wrong with Pepe. I don't have none of it. I don't want to beat up anybody who's got it. But when you're making life-changing decisions for you and your family, number one is follow your own research. Because I can't tell you how many times, guys listen to, I can't tell you how many times I've had people tell me and JC, me and Iron Man, Jay, man, I'm telling you, you need to do this. And months down the road, they're crying. They lost everything. Look, I'm not even going to go there, but several, JC knows some of them, several people that we were connected with. Some of them won't even call me no more to this day because they were telling me they had a great, that's why, Jay, you need to do that. And I said, bro, look, man, God bless you. Good luck in everything you do, but I'm only banking my family's future off of my own research. And because I didn't see that, I can't have you sway my family because, and that's how strong is your conviction in what you're invested in? How strong? Was that something you found? Is that something you believe wholeheartedly? Have you looked at the pros and the cons of every aspect of what you got into? And it's only when you've done that, and you've assessed the pros and cons of that situation, and you looked at the partnerships and the utilities, if there's any way, and look, no one's 100%, but you look for the best strategy and assessment of whatever it is that you're trying to invest in and make sure it's the best thing for you and your family, and don't listen to nobody else, not me included. If I get on here, I'm talking about things that I'm excited about, and that's predicated off the research and information that I found that was motivating to me, motivated enough that I would risk my family's future. I would bet my family's future on those projects and businesses, right? And so that's what I'm trying to tell you. Don't let them trick you. Don't let them trick you with all this FUD. They tried to trick us in 2020 when they filed that lawsuit against XRP. They tried to trick us when on June 13th when the Him and emails come out and they started distracting us with all these other lawsuits and every other coin. And then July 13th when we won, and they they won, all the haters. Oh, it was a split the baby, but no, we won. Damn it. Live with it. And to that matter, all the haters out there, none of the coins that you're in have been deemed non-securities. Only one, the one that everyone hated on. The one that everyone hated on. That's what I own. I own a lot of other ones, but that's the one they were trying to trick you out of. Meanwhile, they're out there promoting their own little coins. None of them want to talk about when they were promoting FTT. They never want to talk about when they're promoting Celsius and Luna to everybody. That's why you do your own freaking research. Be smart. And sometimes even when you're smart, you do all the right, everything looks right, and you see Tom Brady and all these guys promoting, you still do your research. You still got to figure out it's the best investment because even then they had it wrong. You got to do what's best for you and your family. They're trying to trick you guys. They're trying to keep us financially enslaved in a system that was never set up for us to win. And the problem that they got right now, they don't mind a few of us making it basketball and singing and, we can dance and all that, play for whatever it is, football, sports. But they realize this is an opportunity for anybody that wants to change their life, that wants to change their family's life. It's staring you right in the face. There's many coins out there, many of them out there. There's only one that I know that's got legal clarity right now, guys. And for that reason, I say, do your research, be smart, and make sure you put your family in the best position possible. For all those who have done that with anything that you're in. There's so many incredible projects, many of them. And for anything that you have that you've done your research, this is for you.
Go back, got them choosing. Which one? Bag it up. This one, bag it up.
Pull up in a spacecraft and bags on us. Get into them bags so them stacks on us.
All right, guys, that's my hour. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Lower levels in the house. Shane Sullivan, JC, my brother. Tony Bags, what's up, my man? Pots and Pans. Nest Force in the house. Bullish Big D. Beekeeper69. Appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here today. Selmo Fudd. My boys in the house. Crypto Tells, you know I rock your music each and every day, huh? Because you're spitting the truth, brother. That's why. Shane Sells in the house. I appreciate you, Lopaka K, being in the house, huh? Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Big Watch Dude included, huh? I didn't miss nobody. It's my family. Huh? That's why I appreciate the size of our group. It's my family, guys. Make sure you guys tune in now. I would say tomorrow, I got to be on the road tomorrow early. So it'll probably be a stream sometime during the day tomorrow. I don't know when. I'll try to give you guys like an hour heads up in the Telegram. Until then, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening. It's your boy James, a.k.a. 68Jay. Till next time.